If you're a hardcore rider and looking for the finest boot you can put your feet into, stay tuned. Up North Sports has got you covered.
Hey everybody, it's Matt and Seth here at Up North Sports. You're checking out one of the newest boots that FXR has come out with this season. We're looking at the Helium Boa boot. This is a dual crank Boa. It is awesome, guys. This is for a very aggressive rider. It's got ultimate protection. It is a 9 out of 10 on the stiffness scale, so it's something that's going to keep your ankle very, very supportive. And you're going to notice that this boot does raise a little bit higher as well, and we'll dive into that here in a second. But Seth, first, let's talk a little bit about what kind of rating we're dealing with here as far as warmth goes. How much insulation is in this boot?
Great thing to bring up, Matt, because this is, like Matt mentioned, an extraordinarily aggressive boot meant for a guy that's typically in the standing position. 700 grams of insulate on this thing, guys, going to keep you protected even below zero weather. But what's so nice about that insulation rating is even in the above zero stuff, especially for you mountain riders, 30 and 40 above, this thing's going to perform beautifully for you. I wore the first generation of this thing in the Elevation Light out west this past year. Best boot I've ever had my feet in, and they've even beefed this thing up. Like Matt mentioned, guys, they even heightened it up a little bit, more protection, again, from exterior stuff as well as rolling in ankles. So they've done an incredible job on the build on this thing as far as protection goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And Seth said they did raise this about an inch on the back, an inch and a half on the tongue. So you're going to see this does look like a little bit taller. That's because it is. But 9 out of 10 on the stiffness scale, going to provide great protection for the ankle, great support as well. This is a fixed liner. There's no removable liner in here. It's a really nice fur lining, so it's super comfortable to put this boot on and off. And you'll notice too, as we talked about, this is a Boa. It is a dual crank. It has the H3 recoil on there. Really nice. You're going to notice that this is going to give when you put that foot in, and once you get your foot all the way in, it's going to recoil. And one thing you want to hear is you want to hear that pop out to loosen it up, and you want to hear that pop back in to crank it and tighten it. This is all stainless steel, 100% lifetime warranty of the piece, Boa warranty, that 100%. If the dial ever cracks, if a cable ever snaps, they'll take care of you. But Seth, too, another nice thing, they have beefed up the toes. It's a very aggressive tread on the bottom and the heel. They've really done a great job of making sure that this thing is going to stand through some wear and tear.
You got it, Matt, and that's something that this boot is going to be geared towards, to get a more aggressive rider, a really hardcore rider looking for that insane protection, not only from moisture and cold, but as well as from rolling or hurting yourself. This boot is just unbelievably awesome, guys. Again, as Matt mentioned, with that H3 coiler, this thing goes on and off so ridiculously easy. It can be adjusted with or without gloves on. There's no ice buildup on the boot for after a long day of riding. You can get in and out of this thing so easy, and again, the protection it offers is next to unbeatable. FXR does an incredible job from head to toe, and this is one of the finest boots you can get yourself into. The stainless steel cables, the recoil, the beautiful fleece lining, the reinforcements in those heavy abrasion areas. FXR has truly knocked it out of the park with this one.
Absolutely, and you're going to see a couple other color options as well. We're just featuring these two today. And remember, here at Up North Sports, we're the biggest FXR dealer in the United States. We have everything FXR. We have you covered from head to toe, literally. And if you guys found this video helpful for you today, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're going to find our entire FXR boot lineup video on there, where we kind of talk a little bit about each model, try to figure out what model is going to work best for you and what kind of conditions you're riding in. And if you ever have any questions or comments, you can leave them on our YouTube channel too. Seth and I will respond to those right away. Make sure that we're answering any questions that you have. And if you want to talk to us over the phone too, we can certainly do that. Call us here at the store, 866-335-8500.